Everybody out just like me. It's so bad that you can't see that you got it bad. You got it bad.
I told y'all, these vocals are gonna take me somewhere one day. Just watch. So let's chat. So today, I want to chat about this idea that I feel like millennials are pushing now more than ever. I understand that for a very long time, black people were not allowed to own businesses. I get that. I understand that there's still a void in the amount of black businesses that get the recognition and the customers that they truly deserve. I understand it. However, everybody is not meant to be a business owner, especially every damn black person, because that seems to be the message that motherfuckers want to keep sending out. Y'all want to shame people who have 9-to-5s. Oh, couldn't be me. I work for myself. Listen, everybody is not built to be an entrepreneur, okay, or a business owner. I seen this nigga on Facebook talking about buying her an LLC is greater than buying her a purse. Depending on the woman. Because, bitch, if it's my birthday or Christmas and I ask you for a motherfucking bag and you get me an LLC to a business, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna beat your ass. Because, like, bro, I will admit, I will get my hustle on in other ways that do not involve me being solely responsible for something winning or sinking. Okay, it's never been a desire. Because you know what y'all don't seem to tell people when you want to say, oh, start a business. Starting a business, being an entrepreneur, that shit don't come with no PTO. That shit don't come with no vacation time. That shit don't come with no sick time. That shit don't come with no maternity leave, okay? So, before y'all get to telling people that they just need to drop what they doing and chase their dreams and be an entrepreneur, think about some of that thing. A 9-to-5, an 8-to-4, whatever it is that you work, when you're working for somebody else, an agency, a company, there's one thing that it provides that trumps a lot of entrepreneurship, which is security, stability, consistency. I have anxiety. I cannot live my life knowing 1 month I might make $100 and the next month, I'm not gonna say month, week. 1 week I may make $100, the next week I may make $1,000. I can't live life like that. I need to know what I'm getting every 2 weeks. I need to know what my hours are adding up to every week. And that's okay. I want y'all to stop shaming people or making people feel bad because they work for somebody else. Somebody else that's giving them a shit ton of benefits. And what we need to remember is the fact that if everybody is a business owner, who your employees gonna be? Because everybody gonna be owning businesses. Who's going to work for you if everybody feels like the pressure that they need to be a boss? We need to step outside of that. And shit, this is no shade. You a business owner, but you gotta go sit at the county for 5 hours to get a physical because you don't have no insurance. You a business owner, an entrepreneur, but you blind as a bat because you can't afford the out-of-pocket cost of going to the eye doctor, to the optometrist to pay for those glasses. So let's not shade people who want to keep their day job because it gives them good-ass insurance. A bougie bitch like me, I need my Blue Cross Blue Shield. PPO, not HMO. I need to be able to go see who I need to see, where I need to see them, for whatever I need to see them for, okay? And sometimes you don't always have that luxury when you're just starting out as an entrepreneur. Like, you gotta go a little while until something really start fucking with you before you can go to the doctor because you don't have no insurance. Or you can't afford to pay out of pocket for the good shit. So that's just something else to think about. Like, that's why so many people simultaneously work on their dreams and work their 9-to-5 because those benefits are unmatched. They're unmatched. And that's okay. Like, it doesn't have to be one or the other. You can do both. And when you get in a position to know that your business can live and thrive on its own, then you can start thinking about, okay, what is me going out on my own gonna look like? Again, I don't have shit against, I think it's amazing. I think that we definitely need more ownership in our communities, period, point blank. But let's not look down on people because they get up and they go to work. That's all I'm saying. People ask me all the time, oh, would you want to have your own private practice? No, I don't. The closest I'm going to get to having my own private practice is having a group practice. I will collaborate with a few other dedicated, knowledgeable individuals. And, we need to rent out a space and do that. Okay, or I'll come and I'll join somebody else's stuff and try to buy in. But no, because one, I don't consider myself to be very business-minded, business-savvy. Like, I feel like in order to be a really good business owner, you have to do the research. That's not an area in my life that I'm dedicated or devoted to doing research about. I don't care. I promise you, I could work and make a shit ton of money for somebody else. As long as it's going in my motherfucking bank account every 2 weeks, I don't care. Like, that shit is not necessarily really important to me. And like I said, my thing is, we know how many businesses fail, and we know how many people have to run their business while also still working a 9-to-5. And that is a lot. It takes a lot. So like I said, for me, in my personal journey, I will continue to do private practice on the side, or full-time, later on down the line when I can build up that clientele. But as far as like having to go find a space, learn all the ins and outs, learn about the taxes, that alone, my head hurts thinking about having to learn all of that. And if you don't want to learn it, like somebody like me, I'm hiring people, and you gotta have what? Coins to hire people. So unless you have a big startup fund for a business, it's just not always. I understand people step out on faith, and it works for them. You have to be prepared for if this fails, how am I going to recover from this as well? Like, I will tell you straight up, that is not my ministry. And so if any man, y'all want to keep pushing this message, instead of buying her this and these materialistic things, you want to help me, don't buy me no damn business, don't buy me no damn LLC. Pay a loan. Pay a student loan. That's what you want. You really want to help? That's what you can do. Like, this has been a common theme going around on Twitter and like social media. Oh, don't buy her materialistic shit. Give her a business. No, that's giving me a business is not the only way in which you can invest in me. You want to invest in me? You can pay off a loan. You can buy me a building. You can buy me some equipment for my YouTube shit. Like, you can invest in a whole bunch of other ways, and to give me a business that I don't want shit to do with. Them not my goals in life. That's not in alignment with what I'm really trying to achieve out here. Unless you're gonna invest in all the other shit that goes into maintaining a business and you gonna help run it, that's not the way to go. There are a lot of other ways to go. And while I'm on the subject, it's nothing wrong with somebody asking for some materialistic over a big project that's going to take a lot of investment of their time, their energy. I get it. Y'all want people to be productive. I could be productive and I could still want a bag. And I could still want some lubes. And I could still want some designer shoes. Like, it doesn't have to be one or the other. I can have all of that, get my own bag, all of that other good shit, and I can still want that stuff. That doesn't take away. So stop with this whole narrative. Oh, don't give her materials. Give her a business. Fuck that. I saw a tweet that said a lot of people become entrepreneurs because they have a problem with authority. And I truly believe that, because some of y'all forget that you are in the business of customer service. You are serving someone. I have had so many instances of people, it's my business, it's just me. It don't need to be just you. Because when it's just you, then you want to take shit personally. Then you want people to, I understand shit happens, and when you're doing it all on your own, you want people to empathize with you. However, business is business. So you don't get to decide when you want to pull a business card, and then when you want people to empathize with you because you got personal shit going on that's affecting your ability to do proper business. I hope that made sense. The girl that does my wigs, she's great. However, she do it all on her own. So when shit goes awry, you know, then she want to talk about, oh, well, this my grandfather dad, or I got to go get my son X, Y, and Z. Baby, I'm paying you, and when I want a discount, then you don't want to give me a discount because it's business. No, you can't be like that. If you want to sit here and try to do it all on your own and use your family or your personal circumstances as reasons as to why your shit isn't up to par, or why you're doing certain things, or why you missing appointments and shit like that, then that means you need to, I don't want to hear that, oh, it's just business when I'm asking for a discount because I've had to inconvenience myself in order to accommodate you instead of you, the business owner, accommodating me. That's a problem that black business owners have a lot. And I really want y'all to do better at it because, you know, and of course it's going to be somebody that say, well, it's not just black business owners. In my experience, I'm trying to support y'all. And I'm trying, again, I'm the most empathetic person on the planet, the most sensitive person on the planet, until I feel like you're trying to play me or just getting to a point where I cannot bear the lack of customer service. It's a viral video that had been going around of this girl that do makeup, and she was doing this girl's makeup for prom, and she felt like the little girl had an attitude. Why are you automatically internalizing that she has an attitude with you? That was my issue, because of course, like I said, it's all over Twitter. You can look it up. I can't remember the girl's name, but she felt like the girl had an attitude with her, and you don't know what that person can be coming in being upset with. I understand that you, as an entrepreneur, you do get to choose and pick, you know, who you do and don't want to take. But what was very unprofessional is in the middle of that girl's appointment of her doing her makeup, she asked her, she's like, do you want to leave? And the girl got up and left. Why would you send a customer out half finished? I said the least she could have done was held whatever feeling she was having towards that client. You finished the job, and then you have a conversation about the fact that you won't be taking them anymore. You won't be servicing them anymore. But to sit there and be like, you want to leave and to send a client out unfinished, that's not okay. That's the unprofessional shit. If you want to decide moving forward, you don't want to see the person anymore, or you don't want to service them, that's fine. That's your autonomy. But to stop in the middle of you doing it, that shit was so foul. And again, it's not always about you. You're there to do a job. So if I come in with an attitude, that probably don't have shit to do with you. Nothing to do with you, especially on prom. You know how stressful prom is for young girls. It drives them up a wall. I was bitchy as fuck on my own prom. So to sit there and be like, oh, you got a problem with me. And again, I don't know the circumstances before. One, she had the girl on live. If anybody that hasn't seen the video, hasn't heard about it, she had the reason why we caught the whole interactions because she has the girl on live. Now, do we know if she even asked this girl if she wanted to be on live, getting her makeup done? Then she going and she reading the comments in between doing her makeup, snickering and shit. So if the girl did start to feel some type of way, I think I read a tweet that said she low-key heard, like her friend texted her and told her that the makeup artist was talking shit about her on live, and that's when the attitude kicked in. I don't know if that's true, but if that's what happened, the attitude was warranted. Because, bitch, I got to sit here for the sake of letting you finish my face because I'm not going to leave out of here, looking crazy. Even though she did, she was pretty much almost done. But, like, to have to sit there and try to keep your composure knowing that the person that is servicing you is being petty and catty and doing petty, it's not okay. We got to do better. And that was just one instance of, again, what I'm saying, like, people business owners, the first thing they want to say is, you ain't got to shop with me. I'm going to have customers, blah, blah, blah. Stop treating people like their dollars don't matter. Because that's happened to me. Like, if I start to feel like my dollars don't count to you, I'll go somewhere else. Because, bitch, my money counts and it's putting money in your pocket. I understand all money, not good money. But sometimes the petty shit just doesn't need to take place. And that's why some people's businesses stay stagnant or they get a bad reputation and people start saying, like, because I had heard that wasn't that girl's first incident with a nasty situation. So now you got this reputation following you around that you don't do good business. And sometimes that just makes all the difference when you go to a company and somebody who's an entrepreneur trying to build a business or to have a business. If I go to Mac, I bet you whoever's doing my makeup, they're going to be in line. They're going to be friendly. They ain't going to think twice about the fact that I have a fucking attitude. They're not going to think nothing about that. They're going to do my makeup and send me on my way. But yet these entrepreneurs, I don't work for nobody, so I can do whatever the fuck I want to do and I can be however I want to be. Doesn't work like that. So that's just something that I think we need to think about more. And again, it's okay if you want to work up, like, because that's another thing. A lot of companies do offer advancement. So it's not that you, just because you're working for somebody, meaning you stand in the same position. It's companies that's paying people $100, $200, you know what I mean? So, like, don't act like you can't make all this money. And yes, it's, you know, it's for the benefit of somebody else's brand, but you still the one getting cut the check every 2 weeks. So don't let people make you feel bad for working a 9 to 5 or 8 to 4 or whatever it is that you work when it comes to working for somebody else. Because that doesn't mean that you can't progress or that you don't have something to contribute to that company that could take it to a whole new level. Because that service industry be something else. You know, especially, look, don't get me started on the makeup and hair shit. Motherfuckers want to show up late. But when you late, they want to charge you an arm and a leg of a fee. But when they late, they don't take shit off your service. Now, I will say one time, the girl who I let do my makeup, she was late and she took some off my service, which I can appreciate, and we can keep doing business. But don't sit here and create rules that apply to your customers that you don't get to uphold yourselves, okay? Because then that's when people have a problem. Y'all just be on the phone, be distracted, don't be on time, don't come prepared. Like, people get tired of dealing with that. So you may have an amazing product or you may have an amazing service, but if your customer service skills are trash, that shit is going to catch up with you. And people are going to start talking and they're going to be like, yeah, she good, he good, but you don't want people to say a but about you. You know what I mean? You want them to be able to get you want them to be able to speak at the highest level about you when referring you to somebody else. Because yes, work speaks for itself, and like I said, I'm the first person to be like, yeah, I love the work, or I like the thing, or the quality was great, and they have a shitty attitude, and they be late, and they take forever to get back to you about something. You know what I mean? So it's a lot that goes into entrepreneurship that people don't talk about. It's a lot of long hours, a lot of late nights, and everybody is just not built for it, and that's okay. Like, don't make people feel bad because, again, that's not something that's on their heart, and they are totally fine with having their consistent ass job, their consistent ass paycheck, and all of their vacation time that they get to take and not have to worry about how their bills gonna get paid. Okay, so I think that's all I got. I kept seeing it, so I was like, I need to touch on this because I'm the first person to tell you, no, thank you. No, don't buy me no business. Now, we want to get something copywritten for me that's different. You want to pay a loan, we could do that. You trying to help me invest into some property, we could do that. But as far as like having my own business that I gotta run and promote and advertise and market, I already got this channel. This is a business enough. All right. Well, I got a couple other little projects that I got going. I don't need shit else of any more responsibility, and that is just me. Kudos to all of you all that have done it, that have taken that leap out into faith and it's paying off for you. Or those of you all who are still just trying to put the work in to reap the benefits and to get your shit out there for other people, kudos to you. Just make sure that the customer service matches, all right? So y'all have a good rest of y'all day.